What if I told you there's an amazing way to find an amazing deal on flights without using any sketchy gimmicks or sketchy websites? It's all in plain sight using Google Flights. Hey adventurers, welcome to Travel Tip Thursday. Today I'm going to show you 3 different ways to use Google Flights to find amazing deals on flights, and I'll even throw in a bonus for you. So let's go ahead and get into it. Hey adventurers, today we're going to be talking about Google Flights and how we can utilize Google Flights to find amazing deals on flights around the world. And I'm going to show you 3 different ways you can utilize it, and then I'm going to give you a bonus at the end, so make sure to stay until the very end to get that bonus on how to really amplify the ability to get amazing deals on flights. So the first one we're going to go to, the first strategy is just picking your closest airport, and then you don't put a destination. In Utah right now, so Salt Lake City is my closest airport, and then you just hit explore. You got to be a little flexible with this, but you can find amazing deals on places that maybe you've never been to. So like Denver, $94, Orlando, $210, Miami, $176, San Diego, $108. So you can look at this, and I recommend checking this just every single day. It takes literally 5 minutes or less. Just type in your airport you're departing from, your closest airport, seeing if anything works for you. And again, you can check, you can zoom out or in and out. You can see more destinations. You can go over to Europe, Asia. Is there any place? I mean, look at this. Amsterdam. I can fly to Amsterdam right now for $605. Paris for $620. This is a great way for you. Dublin for $580. This is a great way to find great deals. And lots of times you can find, if you check it every day, there's a chance that you're going to find one of those mistake airfare, and you can like jump on it. Like if it works in your schedule, you jump on it, you grab it, and you go to that awesome destination, right? You can also filter up here, like if you want to go one way or more people, you can filter premium, economy, business, first class, all that kind of stuff. So you can see, and let's say you're really flexible, like you just want to travel the world. Maybe you only want to do one way, and you can get to Dublin for $407, Paris for $379, lots of different things. Okay, so that's number one. Just don't put a destination. Just look and see, hey, is there somewhere cool for super cheap that I want to go to, that I can get into, and does it work with my schedule? If it does, book it. Just book it. Okay, so that's the first tip that I'm going to show you. The second tip, we're going to come back here to the United States. We're going to do what's called flight positioning. And what that means is, we're going to go back to round trip here. What that means is sometimes the airport you're closest to, especially if it's like a regional or not an international airport, sometimes they don't have the best airfare of places you want to go. So what we call airport positioning is you go to maybe another airport that's a little bit closer, that maybe has a little bit better things. So for me, it would be like Las Vegas, Los Angeles, San Diego, all kinds of places, right? So I may have to try to get to Los Angeles, but I could probably get to Los Angeles like this, 119. Sometimes I can find flights for like $50 to Los Angeles, to LAX. So I may want to just check, instead of doing Salt Lake City, do LAX. And check that and see, where can I go from LAX? And does that work into my schedule? And this is another little pro tip, is if you want to go like Asia, Hawaii, those things, you want to fly usually from the West Coast. If you want to go to Europe, you want to go from the East Coast. So just a quick little tip there. But let's say you want to go to Hawaii. Maybe you can get to Hawaii, like Honolulu, 230, Kauai, 260. Again, down here, you can see all the different places you can go to Hawaii. If that works with your schedule, you click on that. Once you click on it, and it shows you what time frame that is, and you can go to Hawaii. This is August 18th through the 27th. That's round trip, $230 through United. If that works for you, then book it. Man, we're going to Hawaii for $230. It's awesome, right? Or $275. Pay a little bit more. Don't have to pay for your bag, your check-on through American. So that's the second way that you can utilize this. The third way is if there's like a very specific place you want to go. So let's say you want to go to, we're going to go back here to our search. Let's say you want to go to London this summer. You just do, again, the same thing. You do London. So this is basically your reverse search. And so what this does is this is going to look for flights from London to the United States. We're going to come back here to the United States. and we're going to look and see where some of the best places to fly from London to the United States. Because what that means is typically it's one of the best places to fly from the United States to London. So you're reversing it. But now you can see, okay, I probably want to watch Los Angeles because $378 I can get to London. It should be about the same to reverse it and go from Los Angeles to London. Or let's say you want to go to Paris. Again, like England is typically a little bit cheaper from the East Coast, New York, Miami, those types of places. Going to Asia is typically on the West Coast. But New York, $356. So I may need to figure out how to get to New York, but maybe I can find a good deal to New York from Salt Lake. It may be cheaper than flying from Salt Lake to New York. So this is just a way to kind of reverse the search if you want to go to a very specific place. So that's the third step. Now for the bonus, what I'm going to tell you is if you find that airfare, that amazing flight, and you have like points, say you have Delta points or American points, or if you find the airfare that you want, then go to the actual specific airline and book right through the airline, because then you can use those points to book it and get it even cheaper. Now, if you really want to supercharge the ability to use points, then I'm going to give you a resource. It's called the JGoot Way. It's a friend of mine named Joel. It stands for Just Get Out of Town. And what he does, he's an expert on helping you find amazing deals on flights and hotels using just 2 credit cards. So if you want to or are interested in getting his book, it's fairly inexpensive. Actually, it's really inexpensive for the knowledge he teaches you how to supercharge using points just with 2 credit cards to get amazing deals on hotels and get amazing deals on flights. Only 2 credit cards. That way you're not always signing up for this credit card and that credit card, trying to keep track of all the points. You just need 2 credit cards. And then not only does he show you how to use those to get amazing deals on flights and hotels, he shows you how to supercharge it to get even more points through other websites and things like that. He supercharges you how to use those cards to get points so that you can fly like first class for like $100 to Asia, to Europe. I mean, it's amazing. So I would recommend going and getting that book. Again, click the link down below. It will take you to his website where you can read all about it, more about what he teaches you, but it's amazing. I'm telling you, I learned a lot from him and how to travel with my family. So I hope this was helpful. I hope it gave you some ideas how you can use Google Flights to find good deals on flights. Check it every day. Find your next adventure. So go out there and escape the ordinary while embracing the extraordinary. Venturepreneurs out.